Good evening, engineering fanboys. I have completed 1 month at this new engineering company. Um, we are working on your physical health. Um, we're working on our physical health. I believe personally you want to be physically fit, you want to be good looking, you want to be smart, you have to be the full package. If you want to be a good engineer, you have to be the full fucking package, bro. Straight up. You have to, and I'm not drunk. I'm just confident. I sound drunk. I believe me. I don't drink. I haven't drank in months. But anyways, damn it, Arlene, I really like you, but I refuse to text you. If you quit your, I haven't seen you in a long time. I want to see you and kiss you and make you mine. But whatever, this is an engineering channel. So, anyways, I am making sandwiches for tomorrow's dinner. For dinner and for tomorrow's shift. Anyways, I just want to fill you guys in on what I do for work, right? So, I'm a quality engineer for Air Liquide. I work on compressors and expanders of gas turbine thingies. Basically, these are air harvesters. They harvest the air, and the air composition is different elements, and then it separates those elements into its pure form, such as oxygen is oxygen. Obviously, there's a percentage of the air that is oxygen, and from that percentage, you harvest all the oxygen, you separate the oxygen from the other gases, and then you use the oxygen, or you sell the oxygen. So that's where the company gets its money, from selling gas or selling the ability to separate gas. These machines sell the ability to separate gas. However, my manager's a fucking moron in a lot of ways, but he's not a moron because he's hired me. Plus, if you're watching this, you will fire me. If you're hopefully you don't watch this, But damn, I look so fit. So anyways, my point here is, okay, we're at 3:50. My point here is that I love my new company. The money is decent. Could be better. Let's see what else. So that's all I do, right? We have to meet deadlines. There's always like some crazy customer, and everybody's rushing to meet these deadlines. They literally skipped my department. I'm in the quality department at Air Liquide, and they literally skipped my department, and they started to build these things without getting inspected, and voila, the casting was wrong, the surfaces was wrong, it was improper, there was porosity, there was bumping or blisters, which they call in the industry blisters, which causes the gas to be a turbulent flow, and which basically makes it a very inefficient system, which basically means that the output is not high, the yield of the production is not high. So this is costing the company a lot of money, and they're losing customers, and it's just bad. So you try to take a shortcut and it ends up being a long cut. That's the same thing at any point in life. You take a shortcut and ends up being a long cut. Believe me, I found out the hard way. So if you have to take years and years and years to learn something, take years and years and years to learn something. This is not a race. I'm not racing against anybody. you know if it takes me years to learn algebra 1, I don't know why it would, but if it does, then who cares? Just learn it, bro. you know and that's kind of how I'm taking SolidWorks. I'm learning little by little by little by little by little by little. And the amount of people that have told me, a bunch of idiots told me, Pablo, why don't you do this? Pablo, why don't you do that? Pablo, why don't you do this? Pablo, why don't you do that? And I'm like, dude, it's my fucking life. I get to do whatever I want to do. Let me be an engineer when I want to be an engineer. Let me do SolidWorks when I want to do SolidWorks. Let me be. I'm not hurting anybody. If anything, I'm doing so well in life right now. Because I don't follow people. I don't follow what other people do. I do my own program. I follow my own thing. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm none of those fucking morons. I follow my own heart. I follow my own thinking. I have my own brain. I don't need anybody to tell me what to think. I don't need Fox News or Telemundo or Univision or ABC7 to tell me. I don't need a suit and tie guy to tell me how to live my life. But anyways, so yeah, man, don't race anybody. Just focus on yourself. Focus on your health. Like for example, like I'm doing so well, and I'm taking my sweet time, bro. I'm like, well, like for example, Los Angeles Department of Water and Power, right? The amount of times I have failed in that company, I've interviewed there 3 different years, and every year I always get the answers wrong, And I'm chilling, bro. I'm like, oh well, I'll just interview next year for the Department of Water and Power. I'll just interview next year for the Department of Water and Power. And they always give me an interview. I literally just have a web interview like a month ago or something. And I did pretty good on the interview, but I couldn't get those answers. When they told me what is a pump in a series, what is a pump in a parallel, I don't fucking know. I mean, I really don't know. So what did I do? I went to YouTube and I started to look at what is a pump, basic stuff, first principles, Elon Musk. You have to start the basics. What is water? Essentially, don't be embarrassed. What is 1 + 1? Just start at the basic elements and then build your way up. So essentially, that's how it works. So eventually I learned what a pump does, and there's this thing called a pump performance curve. So basically, the flow rate is the x-axis, and the pressure is the y-axis. I could be wrong. I gotta double check that. But essentially, it's called a pump performance curve, and there's 2 types of pumps. And basically, there's a certain elevation that you need the water to rise. Like if you want the water to go from the first floor to the 5th floor of a hydro pump tank, you need to give it a lot of pressure at the beginning, first floor, and then because the pressure is going to slowly diminish as you get to the last floor. But the diminished pressure should still be enough pressure to essentially supply water to the 5th floor apartment tenants, let's say. So again, I had no idea. I just studied this on YouTube like last weekend. So that's kind of how it works. Would I be shocked if I get a Department of Water and Power Engineering position? No, because I've studied and I've taken my own sweet time. I'm not racing anybody. You know, it's not like by March 29th at 3 p.m. you have to learn everything there is to know about engineering. No. Or by 2027, February 3rd, there's a deadline to know everything about engineering. That's not how learning works. That's not how learning works at all. Take your sweet time, dude. If it takes you 10 years to learn calculus, take 10 years. Again, that is a hot take. I believe what I believe. And nobody can change me. I am a stubborn mofo. Anyways, enough about that rant. So, here's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to do some SolidWorks tutorials for my YouTube channel. So this is, hopefully I can keep my word. Because I say a lot of things and I don't do them. But I want to turn this a little bit into a tutorial thing. So I'm going to learn tutorials on YouTube. And then I'm going to pass it on my version of it, Like I'm studying for the CSWA. For those who don't know, SolidWorks has a certificate program it used to be $70, now it's $99. Where you take a 3-hour test and you have to get 70%, and then you get the certification. And then you use the certification to become a design engineer if you want to. You can design products. Again, I'm doing it the slow way because I'm retarded. But it's just like a semester of community college class, and you'll be fine, But again, I'm retarded, so I'm slow and stupid, so I have to take my sweet time. I need to understand what is a line, what is the relations, things of that nature. So, anyways, yeah. So this video is getting kind of long. But to summarize, that's kind of what I've been doing. I've been working 55 hours a week. We've been meeting a lot of deadlines. I've loved this new job. It's a lot of responsibilities. I haven't missed a single day. I'm there in time every day. My coworkers are kind of dicks, but they're also kind of not dicks. They're pretty cool in a way. Everybody's so talented. I feel like I'm with a bunch of professionals, a bunch of smart people, which is pretty cool, because I'm tired of just being with a bunch of retards. I'm tired of being the smartest person. I want smarter people than me, so that's why I like that company. So, anyways, this video is getting kind of long. Work out, eat well, read a book. Ask out that girl that you want to ask out. Brush your teeth. Hit the gym. Get a haircut. Get a good job. Drink a lot of water. And your life will be amazing and make a lot of money. Peace.